Hey everybody, today's words to live by comes to you in the form of a little bit longer passage, so just stay with me for a second here. The only way to enhance one's power in the world is by increasing one's integrity, understanding, and capacity for compassion. Compassion is the doorway to grace and God, to the final realization of who we are and why we are here, and the ultimate source of all existence. So that's a pretty big one there, but it's something I could not agree more with. It's just so wonderful, and the source of it is Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins. So when I tell you that there are probably only 5 to 10 books that I have collected in all my years of living that have, multiple pages turned down and notes written in the margins and sticky notes sticking out of it, this is one of them. And so I think this quote about power really sums it up perfectly for me because I think there's a lot of confusion, especially in today's world, that power and force are one and the same, when in fact they're very different. And just to illustrate that, I know one person in particular, and I will not name names, but I know one person who absolutely believes everything must be done by force. He's somebody that I've known for a number of years, and he equates force with power. And to me, what results is a tremendous amount of frustration and stress and generally being pretty pissed off. And that's no way to go through life, nor does it equate to power, because it actually ends up being a weakness once you sort of get all the anger and all the emotions that come with force. Once those come out into the open, then you don't appear stronger at all. You don't appear like you have more power. So for me, it's really crystallizing what power actually is. And power can come from kindness, and it can come from compassion. And Dr. Hawkins does a great job of outlining the data behind this. And people at higher levels of consciousness and people that have higher states of being and utilize virtues like courage and unconditional love and joy in their lives. Okay, if you exude those things, that equates to real power, lasting power. Think of it this way: if you see a truly joyful person out there, if you have somebody like that in your life and they have just joy, you want some of that, don't you? Right? It's a place of security and comfort and confidence. And the same thing goes with whoever you can think about who practices unconditional love, that person in your life who, no matter what, would always be there for you. How powerful are they? Very, right? So it's these higher forms of consciousness that actually yield power. It yields your ability to impact people in a way that's not manipulative, not destructive, not abusive, none of that stuff. And so I think it's really something that I've kept in mind in recent years where, gosh, the power really comes from within, and it spreads however my consciousness goes is how it spreads, right? If I'm, frustrated, then I'm not operating from a very high conscious state. If I'm coming from a place of jealousy or anger, those aren't very high consciousness states. And so to get anything done, you have to have force, and it's not going to work. So I think just this just genuine power is such a valuable lesson and valuable tip. And so I thank Dr. Hawkins for this. I hope you got a lot out of this one, and if you did, please like or subscribe, and I will see you all again soon.